Hey, what's going on guys, Cypher here, and this is another Star Wars The Old Republic video from the PvP Warzone Alderaan Civil War. Yeah, that's what it's called. Now, first of all, I just want to say, in these videos from The Old Republic, I'm not trying to showcase any skill or anything like that. What I'm just doing is showing off the game, showing off the gameplay from a healer's point of view, which I have found is pretty rare around YouTube. Most of the people that I see are damage the DPSs or tanks or something like that. So it's nice to have like a healer's point of view, in my opinion, sometimes, because personally I have watched some of the healer videos that I have found on YouTube, and I find them extremely helpful. So I'm just going to give you a couple of tips here on how I play my healer sometimes, if you can find them useful. If you can't, well, you just watch my video for nothing then. But like I said, I'm not showcasing any type of skill here, I'm just showing off the game and showing off these PvP instances. Now, as I said, this is Alderaan Civil War. It's a pretty nice map. It's actually one of my favorite thus far, apart from Hotball. The third one that I'll be showing later or tomorrow or whenever that will be is the Void Star. I don't actually like that, but let's talk about this one now. Basically, what you will do and what the objective is here is to hold the 3 cannons. 2 out of 3 cannons would be preferred though, because only one will not actually win you the game. It's set up actually a little bit like Domination is in Call of Duty, or Conquest is. Actually a little bit more like Conquest is in Battlefield. The objective is to hold those 3 cannons, or 2 of them just, and they will shoot at the enemy ship, bringing its health down. Whoever gets the health of the ship down first will be the winners. So basic math, holding 2 of them is more than enough. As you can see here, it's a bit of a rough start. Again, I would just like to say that this is in 30 frames per second. Fraps did record in 30. I did not experience 30 frames per second when I was playing this. Talk to some of my guildmates, they think it's a problem with my processor. I'm only on a shitty dual core 2.1 GHz processor. But whatever, I had 7 frames per second when I played this. But hopefully it won't matter, because I'm just, as I said, I'm just showing off the map and how it looks, and how it's played. It is simple enough. Most people do actually know how to play it. Now, in my previous video I was talking about how a lot of people don't heal in these games and whatnot. That has actually changed. The beta is over now, but on my final day, where I played on Monday, a lot more people that were spec for healer were healing, and I was so happy to see that, because it really lightened the load and gave some nice wins. I mean, the way that you win these matches are with teamwork. No one person can win it for his team, luckily. Now, unfortunately, I wasn't playing with my guild on this. I don't know if I mentioned this in the last video, but when the beta started, we were looking at servers to roll on, and most of them rolled on a German server. And then I crashed, and when I came back, I lost like a 5-hour wait on or some shit like that. But they had put up a British server which I played on. So I'm playing all by my lonesome self here, talking to my guild on TeamSpeak. You can't hear it though. I think I didn't mute it at this point. But you know, shit happens. We will play together, I hope, on the when the full game comes out. Well, not I just hope. I know we will. And look at me fail here on this one-on-one. Don't know what happened. Yeah, I do have a lot of fails in these games. I do know that. But you know, like I said, no skill. Now, I have a question for all you guys watching this video. Which class will you be rolling when the game comes out? Because I know that I will definitely have a main character, which will be the Jedi Consular healing. But since I am in all MMOs I play, I am what you call an alt whore. An alt is an alternate character that you have, and I love having many of those. When I played Warhammer Online, I have a lot of alts that are on the max level, but most of them predominantly are healers. And I've been thinking about what I want to do when this game comes out. And what I'm going to do first is I'm going to get my Consular, and then I'm going to make a Trooper and a Smuggler for healing. just so I have some some variance in healing. And honestly, I don't know how the trooper is as a healer, and I don't know how the smuggler is as a healer. I have been healed by a trooper when I've played, and it does seem like their heals are pretty good, though I don't know if they're big, if they have a big heal, and if it is as strong as the Jedi Consular big heal. My big heal, I don't remember the name of it. I think it's Deliverance or Benevolence, something like that. It's number 2 on my toolbar. When I'm in war zones, it heals for about, base healing is around 2,000, and it crits for 3,500. I think I have had like a 5,000 crit once. I didn't recall that though. Pretty nice heal. But I'll definitely be making one of each of the healers just to try them out. Because I like healing and because it's so much fun. Now, one thing that I will advise everybody to do if you watch this video, every time you die, please do everybody on your team a favor if they've died as well. Rebuff. It's one of the biggest problems that I've had in the game, unfortunately, and that is when my teammates have died and respawned. I've been respawning like that right next to them sometimes. They don't reapply their buffs, and this is not a buff-heavy game. Don't get me wrong about that. I mean, I've played Star Wars Galaxies, and that game is as buff-heavy as they get. But they do help. They help a lot. And as you can see here, I'm actually running around with mostly just my own buff. So I think my team does reapply the buffs at some point. But you know, just do everybody a favor and do that. It can be a little bit of a problem remembering it. I know I sometimes forget a lot of things in games as well. But yeah. Now I just want to talk a little bit about placement and what is a good thing to do as a healer, as my mouse fucks up right here when I look into the sky. But how you place yourself with your group is pretty important. As you can see here, I don't do it all the time. I've actually had quite a lot of fun watching my videos and noticing how I play, because I do it wrong plenty of times. Don't get me wrong about that. I do it wrong all the time. But the way that you want to place yourself is actually the way most people would place themselves is that they have the melee DPS and the tanks up front, and then they have the magic, if you want to call them that, magic damage dealers at the back. Normally when I heal, I place myself either in between those or right next to the magic DPS. That's just because you don't want to be all the way at the back, because then you will be an easy target for like Imperial agents and whatnot, all the sneaky little ninjas. And I know for a fact that while the Consular does have a lot of crowd control abilities, and they can handle themselves in a fight, it's not what you want to do. You want to place yourself in a way that they can see you. Now, the one thing that I really want to say that I've been loving in the Old Republic is how good a lot of the players have been at actually noticing when the healer is taking damage. I cannot tell you how many times I've been saved. I know this right now is not one of those times, but there's plenty of times when I just get saved by my team members because they're like, oh shit, the healer's taking damage, let's go help him. And I really appreciate that. I love it when that happens. You know, I cannot stress that enough how glad I am that happens, because it makes my job so much easier. I know personally when I have played DPS characters, I do forget it, but it's always on my mind. Just look over at the healer. Is he doing alright? Is he under attack? Something like that. It's just a nice little tip. Now, changing the subject a little bit. In the beta, I did not level as hard as I could have, just because I got really caught up in the story. It was so much fun, so much RP. I really loved it though. I did get to level 20 in on the last day. I think I have one more video of me as level 20 DPSing actually. Funny enough. Gonna show that as well. I have in total I'm gonna upload 4 beta videos, so there's a little bit of content for you. Not as much as I would have liked, but yeah, what can you do? Now, I'm pretty sure I mentioned this in my first video, but I want to stress this again. What I really want BioWare to do. I would love for them to so be able to make me resize the group window you can see here on the left that I'm actually trying to click. Because as you can see, I'm cycling through everybody because I'm actually having trouble reading the names of the people on that list. Because my screen is so small. And it's like extremely tiny. I'm playing on a screen that's I think it's like 1368 times 7 something like that. Pretty good for 720 actually. It's a 720p compatible screen, so at least that's something. But it's extremely difficult for me to actually read the names of people. So what I do in this game, what I actually had to do, was I would notice who's near me, who's in front of me, who can I actually see, and then I would read their name and try and get their name from the apart from their titles, and then I would cycle through them on the group window on the left here. I know it's really noobish, and I'm honestly myself I'm not too happy about it. But also the one of the problems with the health bars actually, that's both the overhead health bars and the health bars on the group window, is that they were bugged. They did not always update. I would be able to see somebody and basically it would look like they had no health left, and they would be like either on full health or on half health or something like that. And the group window problem was that they would constantly be on full health even though they were almost dead. And then that's kind of a big issue in my opinion, and I really hope that they get it fixed. I did make a post on it on the beta about it on the beta forums, so hopefully they'll get it fixed. Now, last subject of this video today I would like to talk about is the lag I experienced. I know a lot of people on the beta experienced lag. I read that in all of the public chats that I were in, and it was a big issue for some people. I just want to say something. This beta was not laggy. Anyone who has played the Age of Conan beta like I did, oh shit, drop the file, whatever, will be able to see that this isn't like the Age of Conan beta was a piece of shit, to say it mildly. I did also play the Rift open beta. That was actually pretty good. It's actually lag-wise and stat-wise, it was very similar to how this game actually plays. And when Rift got released, I played it perfectly. It went perfectly on my machine. So I'm very happy and looking a lot forward to how this game is gonna turn out, because if it's like this in the full game, it can only be good. Well, if it's like this in the beta, it can only be good in the full game. I'm just looking a lot forward to it. So yeah. But like I said, I mean, it is one of my big problems is a bad processor. My RAM is okay. It's not perfect. It's decent. I have 4 gigabytes, but the processor I'm using is an AMD dual core. It's called M320. It's a 2.1 gigahertz dual core processor. It's really not that good. That's also one of the reasons why videos take me so long to render. No. But anyway, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I enjoyed this look at the map. I think I went through most of the routes on it so you could actually see them. Healing wise, not that well. I think I only got like 98,000 healing. But whatever. It's for the map. It's not for the it's not for the gameplay like that. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and don't forget to subscribe if you wanna see. Sorry for the coughing, my girlfriend. Don't forget to subscribe if you wanna see more Star Wars in the future. Bye bye.
Coming in. Enemy ship destroyed. Well done, all of you.
User joined.